Good?
Good. I'm good.
Did you
I'm not just
fall?
good. Fall? No. I just pulled
Start to fall?
Whoa. Are you good?
I'm good.
Are you great?
I am... Yeah, I am great.
That's good.
Yeah, you know what? It is good.
Hey, I'm happy for you.
Hey. Me too.
That's good. I don't have a good lead in.
S. Soup.
Nothing was coming to me.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to SMSoup, the #1 podcast with soup in the name, but not on the brain. I am Spencer.
And I'm Shelby.
And together we're here to take you on a journey through life's biggest questions, like, waiter, how is this soup made? And by waiter, of course, I mean ChatGPT. And by soup, I mean, please, ChatGPT, tell me what I need to buy from a grocery store. I can't
To
exist
make
without
soup.
you.
When will AI take over restaurants?
I don't know. Never. I mean, like, in what capacity? Because in some ways you could be like, it already has.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, you know, there's like scheduling, which how much of that is AI versus just like programmed, you know, systems.
Yeah.
But like actually in a
But that would
restaurant.
still-
I'm talking about actually in a restaurant.
Right.
Um,
You know, when you say programming and like it's a program and not AI, it might and
I know it might
probably
be
is
AI.
AI.
Yeah, I know.
Because the use cases for AI are abundant.
Right.
And could provide so much assistance and
Sure.
already does.
Sure.
Has been.
Absolutely.
And
I just don't always know
unfortunately,
the system that's in place.
a bunch of limp dick tech bros have caused us to see AI written like, oh, Microsoft is going to start using AI, and and people lose their minds because of it
Sure.
and immediately assume the worst because we've been force-fed so much GD slop
Mm-hmm.
that of course we're gonna
Panic.
a little bit, like kind of rightfully so, right?
Sure.
So anyway,
I want my waiter to be a robot. And that's it.
Shelby, how are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm good. You know what? No, I'm good. I'm good.
What have you been up to?
I'm tired. I set myself a challenge this past week to sew 15 garments. You hate the word garments. 15 items of clothing.
I don't like the word garments.
It's just the word. I don't know what else. How would you say that sentence?
Articles of clothing.
So many extra words when there's one word that says it.
Clothing.
So 15
Clothing
pieces
items.
of clothing.
Yeah, that works.
Doesn't feel like a real sentence. And
Garments.
I will say, I didn't achieve this. I didn't achieve it, but that's okay. It was pretty unrealistic from the get-go. And 2, I tried really hard.
Why did you just say it like that?
I really tried.
I tried really hard.
I tried really hard. So I only actually got to like 9 or 10.
Okay.
But you know what? I would think it was a learning lesson of a week, you know? It was also very exciting. I also have a camera update. So I know everyone wants that. A camera challenge update.
Mm-hmm.
It's February. So we're in the second month, aka second camera of the year.
AKA February.
Well, I guess when this comes out, it'll actually be March, but doesn't matter. Forget about it. And I have like a Canon. Nope. I have a Nixon something or other that was like, it was like a cool pics, you know, like a lot of, you know, kids, preteens, people had cool pixes. It's a very 2010s camera. It shoots like a 2010s camera. And it's been fun. It brings a lot of memories back holding it because that was my little baby. But I think I've elected of all the cameras that I have, I don't need that one anymore. So
There you go.
So far, doing pretty good, I'd say. The I don't know what Milady's doing. She's been on another level this morning.
I don't know what she's doing either, but
She
this
just
is really
feels
funny.
like she has no attention today. So yeah, it's a mission accomplished. Got to play around with it, and I've made a final decision on a camera.
Nice.
The only thing that's a little scary is in 2 months' time is my first camera that needs repairing.
Mm-hmm.
So that means I have, when this episode comes out, less than a month
To get it repaired.
Yeah. / I'm attempting to repair it myself.
Right.
Which is the scary thing. And in general, I did like the next 3 to 4 months of my camera challenge because I'd only done the first like 3 to 4 to start the year. And actually, most following the camera that needs a repair, I think the following 3 after that are all cameras that either require expensive film, some sort of rewiring, or other. So apparently, my year has been front loaded with all of the easy cameras, aka digital. My 35 millimeters that don't need any work already are fine, functional. And the middle part of my year is going to be every technical disaster I could probably have wrapped up in a cute little bow. So shout out to spending possibly $100 on the tiniest amount of film in the next 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, that's great.
It's going to be a good time. Spencer, how are you?
Good.
How are you? What have you been up to?
I ordered something from eBay.
How did that go?
I sent it to our old address.
You idiot. Yeah. But it was all seemingly taken care of.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. By the time this comes out, I might have the thing,
Mhm.
actually. But, it got sent through USPS. I don't really understand how our systems are so fucked that it doesn't get caught. You know?
They only guarantee flagging for like a year.
I know. Why?
I don't know.
Why would it not just keep going?
Because then every time you change your, I guess, yeah, no, I hear what you're saying.
Because here's my thing. I'm not like, in no way am I truly blaming them. Because obviously it does fall on me for not like making sure that, I swear I updated the address.
Mm-hmm.
But I had like, how long from when it got like, when the whole process of like getting it delivered started. Like I got the confirmation that it was like on its way and stuff. I could have seen where it was headed and like intercepted that.
Yeah.
And like, and probably like got it rerouted.
Sure.
But my main thing is that it's like, and I guess, I don't know, it gets probably funky the fact that it was like an apartment, and
Yeah.
so like constantly there's different residents there.
Right.
But I don't know. You would just think that there would be something in the system that's like, we don't have anybody on file who lives here at that name, with that name.
It does feel like that's the intended like purpose. Like literally, most apartment mailboxes will put like the number, if not like the receiver's last name, like as like a verification, which don't get me wrong, like postal people are literally delivering hundreds to thousands of pieces a day. You don't have the time to check every one. But it is so funny that it feels like those things are in place. And again, not really actually heavily shitting on the USPS because as we talk about, and I'm sure you're pretty much heading to, like we've really never had a problem. But it does feel like those systems are in place to like confirm like if it doesn't say this name on it, it's not for this place. But like yet you get wrong mail all the time. Not all the time, but like it happens. Like things get slipped in, things get put in the wrong place. But again, I mean, we're talking about like hundreds, if not thousands of pieces of mail a day that are being put everywhere. Sorry.
Throwing stuff around.
Yeah.
Throwing stuff around. Yeah, I reached out online. And I was like, I have no idea how this is even going to go. Like, what do I even say? Because, like, I can't say, like, the package didn't get delivered because I have no way of verifying that.
Right.
So I just, like, tried. I was just like, I meant to have it sent here. And I sent it to an old residence. Is there any way for me to get my package? And there was something where it was like, we'll get back to you in 2 to 3 days. They called me within the hour.
Oh, they called you?
They called me.
I didn't realize that.
Within the hour, spoke to this very nice woman who worked at our old post office.
Oh, wow.
And she was like, we see your request. I'm sending the courier back. to go pick up the package. They just dropped it off like not that long ago.
Right.
They're going to go pick it up and I'm going to get it reforwarded. Did you set up a change of address?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, the problem is that was back in 2023.
Right.
So I was like, but my wife also like had like when we had first moved, had accidentally had a package, incorrectly shipped, and it wasn't like caught by the change of address,
right,
and like all this stuff,
right.
And just so like you were saying, like my change of address was no longer on file, but she could see
that you had filed one,
that I have a new address.
Interesting.
I don't know, very very weird set of circumstances, but they're going to get it all squared away, which is amazing.
That is incredible.
And, like,
I didn't realize a human called you. That's so crazy.
She was like super nice.
Yeah.
Like I just kept apologizing for being an idiot, basically. And it's just like one of those things where it's just like, no, I deserve this. Like
right.
I deserve to be out, Your
months.
Yeah. X number of dollars because I'm an idiot. And hopefully this is a learning lesson.
And yet they're coming and saving the day. Yay!
And yeah, we've really never had an issue with USPS.
Genuinely.
Outside of the only time that I can think of is when we did a mail hold, and then we're like, "Can we get our mail that you held?" And they went, "We have no idea what you're talking about. We hate you."
Yeah, which just thankfully at most we lost like a Christmas card. Like truly, like It's not like we really get that much important mail sent to us. It just was around the holidays, so probably a Christmas card or two got lost. Yeah, true. I guess that's the only thing that's ever happened is when our mail hold just disappeared.
Well, we ended up getting it then.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, it was just like a whole thing where it was like, we called them and they were like, it should be out for delivery. And we were like, okay, well, we've been back for a week and we still haven't gotten it. And they were like, it's coming. And then it was like, no, you have to come pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay. So we went to the post office in person and we were like, can we have our mail? And they were like, it's out for delivery. And then I think like two.
Well, they kind of were like, let me look. Yeah. And I was like, oh. And
then I think it was like.
it felt like they stopped and like kind of scanned the room. And they were like, it's not
Do you know what would be in it? Probably 90% junk.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I just need to make sure there's nothing important.
Right.
I need to make sure there's not like.
I think we knew we were getting, again, like
a medical bill or some shit.
Or any
and
important bills.
And then like it was like 2 to 3 days later, we got a big old bundle. If I remember correctly, that was stuffed into our.
You're right. It didn't fit in our mail thing. Yeah. Funny. But yeah, genuinely, really don't have issues with USPS. Nope. And shout out to them saving the day.
Yep.
For you.
Can't
FedEx
wait. Wouldn't. FedEx would be like, sorry, we lost your package.
FedEx would go, come to the delivery center. Wait, what are you doing here? No one comes to the delivery center. Go home. It's coming. Wait, we tried. It's not there. That's weird. We'll try again. Are you sure you didn't get it?
FedEx can eat a bag. For sure.
Talking about fun gifts and stuff and deliveries, Spencer, I was scrolling Facebook Marketplace.
As you do.
As I do. And I found something that I think you're really going to like. I really just think that we could use a little sprucing up of some of our decor. I just don't know if our decor really represents who we are well enough. So I present you, and I'm reading the title of this. It's for just $30. Lord of the Rings bedspread, duvet with comforter insert included for a queen. And the funniest thing about this
is that we have a king.
It's The Hobbit, not the Lord of the Rings. And the subtitle is it's like huge. It's a huge duvet cover. That is Gandalf, huge in the middle. It has what's his name? Martin Freeman.
Yeah.
Martin Freeman off to the right as Bilbo. It has I'm blanking on everyone's names now apparently. The guy from Lake Town who has the arrow. It has Legolas's daddy and Thorin and Legolas and the elf that isn't actually in The Hobbit but falls in love with a dwarf. It's a perfect Christmas gift for young enthusiasts in excellent condition. And I'm just laughing I think it comes with a pillow too. It didn't say that in the description, but the photo has a pillow. Thank God. You could sleep on Gandalf's face.
Did somebody print that?
So that's what I'm trying to figure out. This looks so oddly.
It looks
odd.
It looks good,
but also,
except for the fact
we love selling anything with images on it. So it could have been real merchandise.
It looks good, except for the fact that it looks like dog shit.
Right. Also, like, can you imagine walking into a room? And again, it's like there's something about the fact that it's a queen bed. Like, it's not a twin. It's not like for a kid. It's a queen bed cover.
Hear me out. This is my new political hot take.
Okay.
Everybody should sleep in a queen.
I mean, I think so. Personally, yeah.
And I mean, obviously, hold up. Outside of like cribs and stuff.
No, I think screw the crib. Let's take down big crib.
And listen, people are going to be like, oh, wow, Spencer, that's very elitist of you. Not everybody has the space. I am saying that I do not care if my room would have only been able to fit
a bed,
a queen bed.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
That would be better.
Yeah.
People should do that.
Yeah. I'm on board. Deal. You got it.
And if there's not
You've
enough
been
space,
Shark-tanked.
That's a bigger problem.
Then you take a wall down for that queen bed.
Yeah, we have to do something about the space epidemic.
Space epidemic.
Yeah.
Oh God. But yeah, there's something it's so
ugly, large
of an image, and it truly covers every square inch of the bedspread.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate it.
And this is you convincing me we need it?
Yeah, I think we need to buy it.
Okay. And you said it's $30?
$30?
No.
Okay. I tried. Anyway.
Let's do a fun exercise of how much would we spend on that. I don't want it.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well,
you'd have to pay me to take it.
I'll pay you $30.
You'll pay me $30.
That you'll then use to go buy.
No. No, the person who's selling it needs to go, I'm looking to get rid of this so bad. Here, Spencer, I'd probably do it for $20. If they gave me $20 plus the cover, I would do it.
You'd take it to make $20. And then what would you do with the cover?
Sell it for $30.
Whoa! Was it for young enthusiasts?
No. Only hardcore fans and collectors.
God. Only hardcore. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, it's The Hobbit. It's not even The Lord of the Rings.
But they call it The Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Better search terms.
I don't.
But, like, it's, like, not even a bedspread of Lord of the Rings.
If I'm looking for Lord of the Rings and somebody shows me The Hobbit, I'm punching that person in the face. Because that is not Lord of the Rings. That is The Hobbit.
I'm just like, that bothers me most, I think.
Yeah.
Is that, at least Lord of the Rings, it's like, oh, it's kind of cool. The Hobbit?
Even then, I don't know if it would be cool, but sure.
All right, well, I tried. Can't say I didn't try.
I'm looking forward to the next one.
Anyway.
If that was the inaugural, here's what Spencer should buy off of Facebook Marketplace.
I can't promise I'll have one every week. That feels like a waste.
Yeah.
It's just going to be as I find good stuff.
I would hope not.
All right. So I know everyone has been wanting to ask this question for about a year now.
People have been hounding us because we forgot.
I don't know where I am.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm on the site. Why did it do this?
Oh.
And then it just said,
oh, what the fuck?
You changed me, someone new.
I
don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Is this a chat bot?
I think it is now.
Jesus Christmas.
Okay, so I know everyone's been asking this question for a whole year now. They've said, you know what? You guys really got into this little indie thing called friend.com where you could have, if I understand and remember correctly, a little, you know, basically air tag that hangs out with you and talks to you. And oh my God, that is what it is now. Jesus Christ. And so we went into a whole thing pretty much a year ago, and I said, you know what? Fuck this. In a year, we're going to look it up. It's going to be fucking dead because all this shit is just like a media money grab.
Yep.
and just to like, because it's hot, it's a little like scary because it feels very like dystopian.
Yeah.
And then like it'll be dead because it's like the poor people who will go for it, whether for the bit, for a YouTube review,
Yeah.
or actually attempt to benefit from it, will all just lose money, and they'll make whatever they make, and the media deals they get and the, you know, PR they get will get them a little bit more, and then that's it, because like it won't actually sustain anything.
Keep in mind, the person who bought the domain friend.com spent a majority of their, what's the word?
Didn't they like crowdsource?
Yeah, they like spent a majority of that funding
on
to
just
buy the domain specifically.
Yeah. Yeah, because this was a whole like campaign, right? Like Kickstarter or something?
I have no idea.
Okay. This is me not having looked it up and trying to remember.
Since then as well, we've had a bunch of other AI pins go to market.
Yeah.
We had somebody convinced to, trigger warning, commit suicide because of a chatbot, which is so dystopian and sad. And we've had those same AI chat pins from Point One that I just brought up. We've had those same ones shut down and brick their devices. All since we've last talked about Friend. Shelby and I both just went to friend.com and we both just got met with something horrifying, I think. Do you still have it up? Go ahead and read what your friend said to you. And
So,
what's your friend's name?
I genuinely just went to friend.com.
Yep.
I didn't click a single thing,
Yep.
and it brought up a chat. And I'm talking to Donald, who I love that they put a little green dot next to him to tell me that he's active. And today at 10:30 a.m., Donald said, just unprovoked, the ghosts of my past are starting to catch up, and honestly, it's freaking me the fuck out.
Wait, did it actually say fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, so edgy. Do we think there's anything to it that you were given a man and I was given a woman?
Maybe. I don't know. What does yours say? Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Alice, who has a terrible AI profile picture.
Yeah, I hate these photos.
Just got fired from my job as an electrician, and I'm still reeling. They're saying it's because of some bullshit safety protocol, but I know it's because they found out about my past. Feeling like my whole world is crashing down, and I desperately need someone to vent to.
Okay, what secret past did these friends trying to... Oh my god, is this like a murder mystery now?
What are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
What are we doing? Real quick, if you have friends who talk to you like this in real life, get rid of them. That's fucking weird.
I literally, just like I went on Google.
Also, Alice, and listen, I'm not trying to say anything. She does not look like an electrician. All right. She looks like she works for, like marketing or like she's a project manager. You know?
Yeah.
That's the vibe I get from Alice.
I did Google it just to like see what Google would put as like its subtext of a website.
Yeah.
Basically, it's just a clip of, I'm assuming, a chat or something, but it's like, oh no, this is such a disaster. It's literally a clip of an automated message chat, but it's just showing that like, yeah, I guess most of these chats start out with like needing to vent, talking about like, I don't know, like I'm so confused. Like, why did we?
Should I respond with?
Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much.
What
an odd way.
I ain't reading all that, but I'm sorry that happened, or happy for you.
I don't even want to answer it. And
nice.
You can hit a little refresh button and it can say "meet someone new?" question mark.
Never mind. I have to verify I'm human. We can't have AI potentially talking to AI. That'd be disastrous.
So I hate that.
Yeah, I hate that too.
For multiple reasons.
And again, kind of like the bit I was going into at the top. These are the things that cause people to have such a like visceral, automatic, negative reaction towards AI. It's this type of stuff that is not actually using the technology and the potential of it in good faith to actually, you know, put forth a viable and helpful product.
Yeah. It's also one of those things where I think about it and it's like, okay, everyone, like, he bought the domain. It was a huge publicity stunt and that gained, you know, traction and attention and whatnot. If you're about to like turn around and tell me, like, or at least in an attempt to cover one's ass or something, that the whole point of this was just like, I don't even like using these words because I think it gives it too much credit, but this whole thing was actually just like a social experiment or like a critique on this or that. And it's like, again, that's giving all this way too much credit. But it's like, I think you can do outrageous things in a manner of sending a message. Like, you can do that. You can do things that make no sense in the first go of it. And then you're like, this is why, or, you know what I mean? Like, there can be theatrics and like insanity to this use of technology. And there are plenty of people and creatives and like stuff doing that, showing how fucking outrageous like some of this is, whether just at the point of like, guys, like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, but this isn't like doing anything. This isn't saying anything. It's not asking any questions. It's not like, it's not questioning the if we should or shouldn't be utilizing this in a form of having relationships with artificial intelligence, like true relationships, like forming bonds with artificial intelligence. Like, it's not doing anything. It's not saying anything. It's not even, I mean, from what I can tell on the website, it's not even trying to sell you anything anymore. It just feels like you can still buy the thingy. Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Pre-order still. The thing that I think annoys me the most is that, much like anything in our lives anymore, if something new comes along, whether it has good use or not, there is inevitably going to be some fucking dickhead with a business degree who just, their eyes turn into dollar signs.
Yeah.
And like, that's it. And it's ruined forever.
Right.
So like crypto, like, I admittedly don't know much, if anything at all, about crypto, but I imagine there is probably good use case for it. There's probably good potential for it. The fucking problem is that we have meme coins now.
Right.
Like, I don't know what else to say other than go fucking play in traffic. Like, are you serious? Like, what are we doing? Yeah. And like, it's the same people falling hook, line, and sinker for these things. The thing that bothers me about these like AI chat companions are the douchebags who are making these things are also the people who are like pushing the whole narrative, probably in, you know, from their mansion of like, there's a male loneliness epidemic, right? And people love to like bring this up. Who's going to fucking buy this? If you had to put money down, who's going to buy this?
Honestly,
men are going to buy it.
Yeah.
Because men are going to be the ones who go, oh, dude, this is kind of cool, right? And what's it going to do? It's going to continue to push loneliness. Like, you're going to become more secluded. You're going to just feel like, oh, well, I have my chat companion that I'll talk to.
Right.
Like, you're capitalizing on those types of people.
Mm-hmm.
You're capitalizing on people who are already lonely and need an outlet. And rather than like finding ways to do like a club where people go and meet up and like you meet new people, you're like, what if I just sold you something that's going to be fucking useless in 2 years?
It'll be a paperweight.
And you'll spend 2 years with it and not spend those 2 years making actual real life tangible friends.
Right.
What if we did that instead?
Right.
And it's like, it's easier than meeting new people, right? So of course you're going to do that option. Fucking insane to me. It is fucking insane to me.
Yeah. I don't.
But people will champion this tech and stuff, and then they will be the same ones to turn around and be like, what are we going to do about the loneliness epidemic for all these men? Like, I don't know, maybe if men weren't fucking twats all the time, they wouldn't be so lonely. I feel like there are plenty of men who have an easy time pulling, probably because they're genuinely nice people.
Right.
Insane. What a
Right.
concept. It aggravates me to no end. Pokemon cards. I can't enjoy Pokemon cards. I haven't bought. Get this. Let me complain a little.
Yeah, please do.
I haven't been able to buy the past 2 sets, maybe 3 now, of Pokemon cards because fucking tech bros literally don't care about the hobby. They don't care about collecting. They see $signs. Oh, this is an investment. Fuck out of here. Get out of hobbies. You're ruining everything. Everything is being ruined by you. It's not, people will point to and want to blame this stuff on everything else. And at the end of the day, it's fucking capitalism is to blame for all of it. So I sit here and I hope and plead and pray that AI can start to fucking actually take over the shit that we don't want to do in our lives. Because that is the use case for it. That would be amazing. Let's also figure out, how to, not destroy an entire rainforest doing it. But like,
yeah.
And all the ways we've been implementing for years and years and years, that is good AI. Let's not lose the fucking thread on this because this is something that definitely has capabilities.
Absolutely.
It's something that has potential. Let's not lose that thread because some fucking twat muffin said, I'm going to pay $3 billion or whatever for a domain that's friend.com. That person's an idiot. Don't do anything that they have to say. I don't care if they come up with the cure to cancer in 15 years. Don't accept it because they did this shit first. And that's insane.
Snaps. Trying to lightly snap into the microphone.
Thanks.
I can't really say I have anything of value to add to that. I just
wanted to rant a little
rant. That's so fine. That's so fine.
Because to stay on topic with AI, it does really frustrate me.
Absolutely.
It really frustrates me that
it's annoying. We're seeing a furthering and extension of what media and social media corporations have been doing now for quite a few years. I don't want to say everyday people because most of these people are not everyday people, but it's starting to branch into a version of an everyday person is beginning to accomplish what media and social media companies have created. And what they've capitalized on, our need for connection, but fear of rejection, social pressure, all the different shit that's going on, which is also cycled because of media and social media. You know what I mean? And we all know that, but it's again, I'll say a version of everyday people are starting to also learn to capitalize on that.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer just fuck Jeff Bezos. Yeah, fuck Zuckerberg. Yeah, it's no longer just that. Other people are starting to figure out the pattern and figure out how to use it themselves. And clearly a lot of people will be able to be obviously that's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But also there will forever be people who, whether they'll admit it or not, or at least curious, kind of think, what's the harm, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Obviously not everyone's getting it just for the bit. Not everyone's getting it because they think they need it. But I do think it's kind of a crazy path to be walking on. Again, whether for the bit or whether because you think you need it, it's just letting this chaos tornado of not real computer generated connection is insane. And an AI will literally never be your friend. It will there is no such thing as
at the end of the day,
friends with technology.
an AI cannot suck your dick. And
But a
that
friend
is why.
can.
But a friend can. But
A
a true
good friend
life friend can and will.
if they're a good friend.
If they're a good friend, and you can leverage that. You can say you're not being a good friend.
Oh my
right
god,
now.
nope, that's fucked up. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
no, it's insane. And I will just keep repeating myself. So I'll stop. But
it's just like, it's so funny that it's like things that do not need to be replaced.
yeah.
Like art,
Yeah.
movies, music, like those types of things, right? And like actual what art, like what do you call like a painting, like
Yeah, like just creative, like things
those things, right?
Yeah.
Humans, like don't replace humans on the human level.
Yeah.
Replace humans on the machine level, where it's like, I do this, I type, I go blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Something else can automate that and make that better and make it streamlined, and then I can use my type power to do other things that we can't automate, right? Like that's how we should always be trying to do this stuff. Instead, we get rid of the creative avenues. We try to just replace a human with the human element of like friendship and touch and talk and connection with fucking AI.
Right.
It's like every step of the way we have missed the point of what we should be trying to replace.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's an out of touch thing. I don't know if it's just straight up like you were saying, like, well, I've just found a way to exploit this to make money.
Right. Yeah. Like whatever the actual starting goal was.
I found that I can make money on this.
Yeah. Do we think I have like 3 different thoughts in my brain right now. One, when AI was a thing, do we think people saw what it could replace and went, oh no, that would mean people losing their jobs. We don't want to replace that. We'll replace not real careers. I'm saying that in giant air quotes to be very clear. Not real careers. Well, because my brain just went to, I'm like completely blanking, but I know there's like been studies and people have done segments on like, this is kind of maybe a very far reaching thing. I'm just thinking out loud.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of like money that the United States puts into just like administration jobs, like just administration jobs, all the little extra jobs we've fucking made in this country to like run things. I'm not going to say none of them are useful. I'm sure plenty are, but we spend like a huge amount of money on administration jobs compared to like other countries. And it's like, did we see, like, in this scenario, did we see that AI could replace 25% of admin jobs? And we went, oh shit, but we can't do that because that's 25% of people who then what are we going to do with of that, job sector? Well, if we just have it make a painting, you can't be mad. If another artist just isn't making money, they just suck as an artist. You can't be mad at them.
Yeah.
You can't be mad at the fake painting because someone just clearly isn't better than the fake painting.
Yeah.
It's not a real job anyway. So, like, you're not taking it away.
Yeah.
It's way less, like, identifiable as a subtract and add system.
That's exactly what it comes down to, basically, is that nobody wants to believe that they aren't important.
Right.
Nobody wants to have that realization, but they love to watch important niche jobs get replaced.
Right.
Because they feel like, ha ha ha, I was right to... Like, I don't know what people do.
Right.
I don't know what people do. It's so insane that you just walk around and there are people walking around. And what are any of them doing? What do any of them do for a living?
Right.
It all seems fake. I think people are trying to pull a fast one on us.
I think so, yeah.
So these people who are in like nothing jobs doing data entry or something like that, right? Love to feel like validated by the fact that they didn't get to do a creative or like helpful thing to the world type job. So when they see a park ranger get fired,
Mm-hmm.
they go, good, we don't need them. And it's like, we don't need you. We don't need whatever it is that you're doing.
Or
Take a look in the fucking mirror
we
and
can
realize
just remove the competition
if we remove
job roles.
data entry and allowed something else to automate that, you could be doing something. You could be a park ranger.
Yeah.
And what if we just didn't need to work? But it's such an insane concept to people that they will constantly self-sabotage forever. And so, yes, I think you're right. I think the gist is we realized what it could do, and we said, "Oh no, we can't do that."
We said we can't let it destroy our workforce.
Let people have.
What will people do?
freedom.
People might be happy. People might be happy, have free time.
People get to do the things that they want.
Yeah.
No, let's replace those things. Let's replace the want to dos so that we can continue having people do the.
Remove the want to dos, make the do dos. That's AI, baby. You like that?
Yeah, it was good.
Thank you. All right. Well, we were ranty. If anyone was curious about friend.com, here was your update. Maybe just crash the site. I don't know. Let it burn. Or just like, forget about it because it's really not important.
Maybe the real friend.com is the friends we made along the way.
The real friends we made along the way. Like outside.
Like on ChatGPT.
And
I go to
sponsored by ChatGPT.
I go to ChatGPT and I say, "Hey ChatGPT," and it goes, "Hello," and I go, "Your name is now Alice," and it goes, "Okay, I'm Alice," and I go, "Tell me about how you got fired from your electrician job."
Tell me about how much it's bullshit and how about they found out about your past.
Be relatable.
Yeah.
Throw in some curse words.
Yeah.
There's something weird about reading a curse word. Like I'll sailor mouth over here.
Sure.
Fuckity fuck all the time, right?
Yeah.
But like something about an AI chatbot going like
that being the first message out from someone is so aggressive.
I'm fucking done.
Yeah.
Like, you're a robot.
Yeah.
Shut up. That's our word.
You can't even say that with the right oomph that a person can. Yeah. 100%. I will always try to basically live by, the current use of AI is like 80% of media grab, 20%. Maybe there's something there. Maybe a hint of something there. If we use it differently.
All the stuff we're hearing about, because the stuff that we aren't hearing about is all the good uses.
Exactly, because we're not outraged about just simple everyday implementation of better systems.
She's being a nut.
We need to go walk our dog because she wants to like climb on our laps and stuff. And she's saying that you can find our socials in the description, and you should follow SMSoup podcast on any streaming service you look for podcasts, as well as YouTube if that's where you like to go. And maybe buy a Hobbit bedspread for $30 on Facebook Marketplace. And until next week, stay brothy.